Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ernesta. If today is your first time, you are welcome. And if you've been part of this family, I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. It is free. You are not paying for it. So hit the subscription button and the like button as well for me, and God will bless you. They might ask you to sign in because they want to be sure that you are 18. So it's not because they want to collect your data or they want to check up on you. No, that is not the case. Please be patient and sign in and watch my videos, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm going to go straight into this video today. Today I'm going to talk about IVF from start to the end for those who are going through medical conception. So I want to kind of give them a guide so that they will know what to expect inside IVF, because so many people think IVF is something else. So I want people to understand that this is what goes in there. Probably that way they will have the mind to want to go further to kind of have their dream come true. So I'm going to break it down from the beginning. It might be few videos because I want it to be, kind of not too long, so that we that will be better for us. So when you decide to have children, those ones I talked about it, check other videos. If you decide to have kids and it's not, or you decide to have, it's not happening like 6 months, depending on your age. If you are above 30, 6 months, consult a doctor or your GP. If you are under 30, fine, 1 year, just please take a step and find out what is happening, depending on you. If you are kind of anxious, even if you are under 30, if you're anxious, please go out and check it out. And by the time you deal with all these things and everything is done, and they say to you that it has to be medical, do not waste time. Check my other video. I swear, the one I did about waiting list, that will give you idea what to do when you are told, either to waste more time or to take a decision fast. In IVF, there are so many time wasting, so you have to be fast. So today I'm going to talk about the preparation that you need to do as you are going through that journey. The first thing you should do, even when you are there thinking, oh, I want to have kids, it's not happening, change your diet. It might be that things are not balanced there. If you change your diet and you start eating good, I tell you, I always say that food is, is medicinal. Eat well and everything will regulate themselves inside of you. Stop alcohol, stop caffeine, stop stop all those things and drink water. Water is very good for you as well. Water is one thing that you cannot compare with anything. When I mean anything, the job water will do in you is just free and good. So drink water, eat good food, get the nutrients you need to get from food. So they will all help you. They will all come together and help you. And at that point, you are already taking folic acid, 400 milligram. You're already taking folic acid. You're already taking vitamin D. Vitamin D, ask your doctor how long you should take it. But folic acid, you can take it for as long as a year, and it's good for you, because even if you take it for as long as a year, it's okay in the sense that if you have a history of miscarrying, it will help you through it. Or your family history of miscarrying, it does help as well. That is what I found out. But ask your doctor. I am not a doctor. I have no medical qualification. All these things are research and things that I've kind of seen or done. That those are the things I am talking to you about. So please, please, please check it out before you take a step. So you start taking your folic acid and vitamin D. Those ones are compulsory. You have to have them in you as you are going through that journey. After that, with your diet already changed and everything, and there's some seafood you should try and stay away from, because those seafood, they've got mercury and they've got things that will not be good for your baby as well. So try and stay away from some seafood. I think sardine or mackerel is good, but there are quantity you should take in a week. So all those things, try and check them out. Not that you should not eat them at all because you need them, but eat the right quantity in a week, and that will do you. Salmon is kind of good, but because salmon has mercury as well, I will tell you to check the quantity you need to kind of have in a week. If you check all these things, then you know how much you should take in. Avocado pear is good for you as well. You know, avocado is good. So all those things, try and introduce them into your diet. I've got some things that I've jotted down here that I'm going to be like giving you to kind of uh, take as well. So when I get there, I'll bring them out, and then we can, go through them. So change your diet. After your diet, after those two vitamins, there are other ones you can take, but check them out with the doctor. Those two are the more or less like the two compulsory vitamins, things you're supposed to have in you as you are going through that journey. Vitamin A is good, but because it's got retinol, so be careful with anything that has that when you are trying for a baby. So there are quantity that you can take. So please check with your dietitian before you go on to any other vitamins. Let them tell you it is safe for you, or you research it yourself and you know that it is safe for you, and you start taking. Once you are done with those ones, your intake, your food, no more alcohol, no more all kind of fatty, all kind of canned food. Eat fresh. Buy them fresh, cook them fresh, and eat them fresh. Don't buy canned food or cook them and keep for days and start eating them. No, cook them fresh and eat them fresh. I know you say, who has that time to kind of be cooking every day? To be honest with you, this food, within within 20 minutes you'll be done with it, depending on what you are cooking. So if you start eating healthy, you'll find out that 20 minutes you have things together already, and you are eating. I do it every day, and to be honest with you, I'm not just saying it, it is good. So you don't have to cook and keep. That way it helps you again in your dieting, because once the food is there cooked already, you just come, you are eating. But when you think of you want to make that food yourself, you will kind of work yourself to be that time of the day that you're going to eat that food. You're not going to go and be picking and eating more than what you should eat. And you're going to take the little quantity you think you can finish, and that is what you're going to do. And once you finish that one, there's nothing anymore to go and start eating after that. So that will help you as well with your dieting. Cooking fresh is very good. So eat fresh, take your vitamins, and then as you are going in that journey, by this time you've found out that this is the problem already anyway, because you've done all the tests. Call the private clinic if you are using private, or you're still waiting for NHS, whichever one you are doing. Call the clinic and they will see you, and they will tell you what to do. The first thing they will do there in the clinic, either clinic or NHS, once it's your turn, what the first thing they will do, they will order they will call you for a chart. They will order your medication for you, and then when the medication arrives, before then, as you go for that chart, they will offer you counseling. I will say take the counseling, go and see them and ask all the questions you need to ask them. Speak to them, tell them your fears, be honest with them, tell them your fears, and tell them uh, what you expect. That way they will tell you what they will do, and how they will prepare you in a way that you'll feel better. I always believe in counseling. Go for the counseling. They have been there for as long as, so they know the patients are coming and go out. They know the up and down in IVF. They know everything. So that way they will support you better. If you speak to them and they know that this is your worries, this is your fear, they will kind of support you more, because those people write their report and they will make sure they give the clinic the report to support you in the area you have your fears. So don't reject counseling. Go for that counseling and speak out. Ask any question, it doesn't matter. Ask all, they will answer you. Even when they are not happy that you're asking so much, keep asking. You want to know. This is your life we are talking about. Ask them, and they will, you kind of see you through there. And then when you come, they will show you, they will tell you every step by step of the things that will happen. If you have done your investigation less than 3 months from wherever you are coming from, or how you found out that this is what you should do, they would have done a lot of blood tests and blood work for you. So they will ask, they will want to do a new one. But if I were you, I would tell them to order my file. That is what I would do. When they order your file from that clinic where they did the investigation, that is if you didn't do it with them, that they can order it for free. You don't have to pay for it to be brought to them. They will order it, they will go through it. If it is a you know, a good clinic, like a reputable clinic, when I'm talking, like, let's say for example, you do your investigation with your GP here in the UK, NHS and everything, and you are going to a private clinic, all they do need to do is to ask for your file from NHS to there. So because they trust them that they are good, so they don't. But in the area where you are, if they don't trust the other clinic where you are coming from, they will insist to do another test with you, which I will encourage you to go that way, because you know why? They don't trust them. It is for your own good. So do a new test and everything. But if you're in England, they can order your file. They can, order your file from there to them, and they'll go through everything. If everything is still within 3 months, they will accept you. They're not going to try and do another one. But if it's not within 3 months, they're going to they're going to go all over it again and do a new one, and then they work with that one. And if it is, everything is fine, then they will kind of, order your medication. As your medication is arriving, you're going to have another meeting with them. They're going to show you every bit of that medication, what you should do with it, and how you should administer the medication. Most times, the injection, they are kind of tiny needle, very tiny needle, so it will not harm you or hurt you. You are going to be the one injecting yourself. They're going to show you what to do. They'll train you what to do, you and your partner what to do. So it's your choice if you want to do it yourself or you want your partner to do it for you. So it is your choice. But if I were you, I will still learn to do it myself. Why? Because if your partner is not there, you have to do it for yourself, because this journey is quite a long journey. So he might not be there one of the days, or held up somewhere. What will happen? So I will learn to do it myself as well. Even if it's going to be there to support me, I will learn to do it myself. And this medication, the injection, you can take them in 3 places. You can either take them here in your arm, or you can take them in your stomach or your thigh. I would say the stomach one is easier, in the sense that for you, if you're doing it yourself, the stomach one or the thigh one will be easier for you. But this one will be kind of a bit hard for you to do it yourself, so that you not go and pierce to your bone or something. I don't know, because you have to like pull your skin before you put it in and then inject it. So you need a second hand to hold the needle, the injection, the syringe, before you have another one to press it in. So with the stomach one, all you need to do is that you're going to kind of squeeze. I don't know if I can do it. You kind of squeeze, squeeze your like that way. You kind of squeeze the flesh together, or the skin, like this, and pull the needle in there. That's what you're going to do when it's your stomach. You kind of hold the skin of your stomach and then put the needle in, and then kind of inject yourself in. Same with your thigh, the same way. You're going to pull the skin and then inject yourself with it. They're going to show you all those things. Yes, at first you'll be kind of nervous and scary, but trust me, by the time you go first day, second day, it becomes like it's nothing anymore. And one thing I want you to do is that just think of why you are doing those things. If you think of why you are doing those things, they are up and down in it. There are, like mood swing when you are going through it. And that is why I say you need to go for counseling. When you start feeling that, you go for counseling. Speak to someone. And I know you and your partner may be talking, but sometimes it's good to talk to people outside. When I mean outside, I mean like the clinic. Go and talk to them, and be very careful as well what you say to them. so that it will not count against you tomorrow. When I mean count against you, if you're around this UK, you know what it is. There are some things you will say and they'll put it there. And if anything happened by mistake in the future, they'll they'll say, oh, this thing is in your file already. So be careful what you say to them when you get out there. Things like you've been depressed, or you're feeling this, or feeling that. I'm not saying if you're feeling that way, like, you know, I don't want to mention that. I don't want to say you're feeling suicidal and all these things. Don't go and discuss that with them, because that will set you back. They are going to deal with that first before. But if you are really, really, really genuinely feeling that, I will advise you to stop and sort it out before you go ahead with your treatment, so that you not put yourself and the baby at risk, to be honest with you. But make sure whatever you open your mouth to say to them, it is something that you have really, really weighed and you need help for that thing. Not that you're just going to joke just to kind of want to look for sympathy and say something that will stand against you tomorrow. That is where I'm coming from. If you really need this help, ask for it. Ask for it. So that is it. They'll show you the injection part. They'll teach you what to do. Your medication will come and you go home. And then the first day of your menses, which is, if you see it today at 9 o'clock, it's not your first day. So tomorrow is your first day. Then you phone them today. Even if you see it today, they will tell you, okay, your first day will be tomorrow. Come tomorrow. But if you wake up that morning and it's there already, like you saw it overnight and you woke up, it's there, you call them, they start counting for you, and your journey begins. When that journey starts, when you start that journey, then they will tell you the day that you are supposed to take the injection. So when you start the injection, you take that injection. There are some that is a single one, and there are some that you take every day as you go. And there are some, either you take it from the beginning and the end, or somehow I kind of will give you accurate one how you take them when I go down. And then another thing is that by the time you start this injection, look after yourself, because this injection, the medication, is got some kind of I don't know how to, will I say mood swing. Your mood will be swinging, will be like, 1 minute you are okay, another minute you are feeling somehow, or you are feeling, there are a lot of things in it. So when you start feeling it, don't go and think that, oh, something is wrong with you or something is going on. No, nothing is going on. It's the medication that is kind of changing your mood here and there. You can be angry sometimes, you can be happy sometimes, you can be sad, you can be all kinds of mood you get from this medication. So I want you to be prepared. And if I were you, apart from preparing my body, prepare everything around you at home as well. Make sure everything is kept the way they should be. Because if you don't do those things, by the time you start having this mood swing, you see some things you want to kind of, so make sure everything is on top of each other. And I pray you have a partner that can help you as well, so that you can tidy up things, because you are the one getting the medication, you are the one feeling all this up and down. So you both can work together and things will go well. So I'm going to stop here where you are going to start your medication. So we'll continue from that. Then the next one I'm going to go to is how many days it's going to take, and what will that be, the blood test you have to do every day, the scan. So we're going to talk about the scan, the blood test, and everything in the next video. So this one is just like preparation of what to expect when you take that journey: the counseling, the ordering of the medication, ordering of your file to save you money, and then showing you what to do with your medication, how to inject yourself, or your partner helping you to inject yourself. So those are the things we have dealt with today. And with your folic acid and vitamin D. Folic acid, you can take it for as long as a year. Vitamin D, you ask your doctor, he will tell you where to stop. But I know some stay on it for a long time, and it does me, I stay on it for a long time as well, because when I noticed I started needing it frequently, once a year or twice a year, I started staying on it longer. So it's up to you. Talk to your doctors. And some fish that are good for you, then try and stay away from things that has retina in them as well. So let us kind of end it here for today, and we'll continue in our next video. I just want to say thank you for watching, and please continue watching this video, especially if you're not going to watch my videos. Watch this journey if you are one of them that are going in, because they will tell you in the clinic, and there are lots of IVF video on YouTube, but I'm going to go into it. I'm going to kind of, the little things that will not, you think will not matter, I'm going to try and bring them out for you, so that your journey can be smooth and you'll come out with result. That is where I'm going to. I want you to have a result. I want you to have the babies you want. I always say something: there is nothing that has no solution. Everything on earth has solution. The solution may be different from what we want it to be, but there is a solution, and that is how God has done it, and it's so good. So do not stop. Your dream can come true. You can carry your babies as well. So do not stop. I'm going to love and leave you here, and I'll see you in my next video. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, and God will bless you. Bye now.